We're now on question 17 of paper 2, and this is a question which is a word problem, which people tend to find a bit difficult. And it says that Scott wants to make some orange juice and he's going to buy boxes of oranges. So we're given this information that there's 24 oranges in each box of oranges, and 30 oranges will make 2 litres of orange juice. So we're told that Scott needs to buy enough oranges to make 8 litres of orange juice. And we can use this second piece of information that 30 oranges will make 2 litres. So what we can say is, well, 2 litres need 30 oranges. And if we scale that up, so this is basically proportion, if we scale that up, we want 8 litres. So to get 8 litres, what we would have done is times that by 4. So we can do that with the amount of oranges that we've got. So we can say, well, let's times that by 4 as well. So 4 times 30, if we do 4 times 3, that would be 12, and then add the 0 on to make it times by 30 rather than 3. So for 8 litres, we need 120 oranges, and we're told that there's 24 oranges in each box of oranges. So how many boxes would we need? So we can do that by dividing the 120 oranges that we require by the number of oranges in each box, which is 24. And I can show that as a fraction, so that's 120 divided by 24. And then if I simplify that, I can cancel it down and make the sum a lot easier. So first of all, I'm just going to divide top and bottom by 2. 2's into 24 go 12 times. 2's into 120 go 60 times. And then I can keep dividing if I want, just to make the numbers a bit easier. Divide by 2 again. That gives me 6 over 30 over 6. And now that's an easy sum to do. So that's going to be 30 divided by 6. And we can see that that equals 5. So we need 5 boxes. Okay. And then the next part of the question, we're told that he's buying 1,260 apples and 280 bananas. And so we've got to write down the ratio of apples to the bananas that he buys. So it's apples to bananas. And it's important to do it in that order as well. So if we wrote it in the wrong order, then we'd have got the question wrong. So if we write the numbers there, 120 to 280. And that is the ratio, but it's not in its simplest form. So we need to try and cancel that down. And what we can do is just simply divide both sides by the same number, so both sides of this ratio by the same number until it won't divide any further. So the first thing I might do, because they're both ending in 0, is let's divide by 10 just to make the numbers easier. So I'm going to get 126 divided by, oh sorry, not divided by, 126 to 28 in the ratio. So I've divided both of the ratios there, as we can see, divide by 10, divide by 10. And we're going to look for something that goes into both numbers again. So let's try just dividing by 2 since they're both even numbers. We can keep doing this until it won't go any further. So if we divide them by 2, then 2's into 126 is 63, and 2's into 28 is 14. So it's getting a little bit simpler now. And we're looking for numbers which will go into both. And that actually might be its simplest form. I don't think there's any numbers that will divide into 63. Oh, yes, there is. Actually, 7 will go into both of them. So divide that one by 7 and divide that one by 7. So it's a little bit of a case of trying different numbers and see what will divide into them to make them the simplest. So if we divide 63 by 7, that gives us 9. If we divide 14 by 7, that gives us 2. And now there's no numbers that will go into both 9 and 2. So it's actually in its simplest form. And we've finished. So that's that question done. So I hope that's helpful. And if it is, please consider subscribing to the channel and also visiting our website for more help. Thanks very much for watching.